Good morning, guys. Just got my coffee here. And surprisingly warm this morning. I went out and sat in the hot tub for just a bit. There's a system rolling in, and we're supposed to get a decent amount of snow tomorrow morning, starting tomorrow mid-morning, and it's gonna snow all throughout the rest of the day tomorrow. Probably get 5 to 8 inches, but I'm just shocked at how warm it is this morning. And it went from 5 degrees yesterday morning, and today it's about 35. I would say that, I mean, my phone says 35, but it feels like, heck, maybe even 40 degrees. I don't know. And it's like, a little after 5 a.m. here. So just an interesting thought I had this morning about the weather. And what's Sadie? Sadie's got something to say to you guys. Let's see what she says. You gonna do a chomp? Do a chomp. Sadie's gonna do it. No, bud, you don't do that. Sadie normally does a chomp and tells me she wants to go out. But they just ate. They just had their breakfast. Okay, you guys can go out back. We're not going out front. I don't want to be chasing you guys down. Come on. Go ahead. Let them go out and play for a bit while I sip on my coffee.
Gotta double pump the door.
All right, let's grab, you gonna grab that, Elliot?
Yep.
We're gonna take that fan. You see the
Picture of the crack right there.
crack on it. We're gonna take it down to the shop right now. And see if Dan can figure it out.
Oh, that's the present, huh?
Huh?
That's the present?
Yeah, that's the present. That's the present. Yeah, we'll head down there to the shop here in a bit and see what Dan's doing. Take a look at how things are going with it.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah, that's what happened too.
Yeah.
Not good.
Something got hung up in there.
Something.
We'll get our master fabricator Dan on it. Get her all rounded up again. Well, we got our flooring for the apartments. Owen brought it up last night, so Elliot's getting a little seat time in the machine. We're gonna put the forks on it. See if you can get these forks on. He's pretty much a rookie operator, so any opportunity we get to do something simple and show him how to run the machine, that's what we're doing. It's all about training the next generation here. So let's see how he does hooking these up. Don't want to go too far forward. Tell him to. No, the other way.
Other way. Open the window.
Just ease forward. Okay, you're too high, so you are going to have to go forward. Rolling forward. Keep going. About right there. Now, drive into it and rock the forks up like that. Just drive into it very slowly. Well, you got to be in. You're not even in the forks. Okay, Elliot got taken out. Owen's going to come in and do it. Lower your throttle down a little. Drive forward. Yeah. Okay, you got it. There you go. Here's the this is the reason why we're getting the forks on. We've got a whole pallet here of flooring. Another beautiful day in paradise, guys. And it's about 36 degrees this morning, so quite a bit warmer. All right, we just got here to the apartments. Owen dropped off this pallet of flooring. And Billy, he's our new finish guy. It's actually Elliot's dad here. We're gonna start in this unit here, and we're gonna pull all this up. And we got this nice new flooring here. It's a nice color. I like it a lot. This is Hampstead, water resistant, laminate. It was only $1.10 a square foot, so we're gonna try it here first and see how things go. So stay tuned for that unit. Probably have it done hopefully in about 2 days. Now we're gonna head on down to the shop, and the boys are prepping for ore mat down there. They're putting on a big metal truss system over some Connex boxes. Mike's heading up that job there. He's he's working with Saul, Brian. Owen's actually going to go over there and help those guys today. They're going to be running purlins. Hopefully they'll get us, I told them to get the tripod with the camera on it so we could get a time lapse of them getting those purlins together on that, because I think that'll be a pretty neat little time lapse video for you guys. So yeah, things are moving all in the right direction today so far, and stay tuned for more. These lenticular type clouds today, pretty impressive. Look at that one. That one's really impressive. Looks like a UFO almost. See if he's still got this fan in the back here, or did he take it inside? Yeah, he already got it in. So he's waiting for the guys to show up. Well, how you like your present that we brought you?
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So that one's folded over.
It's split here. I'm gonna try to get that back a little bit so it kind of stays in balance. And
Yeah. Well, that was the thing when it was it's up, and I think with that, the way it cocked up, it was rubbing against the housing and it wouldn't even turn.
oh, I got you.
So
Gotcha.
So we got Dan a little snowplow present here. He's gonna try and get that thing whipped back into shape. You can see right there the crack that it had. But yeah. All right, we got the team here. Everybody's ready to launch. We're gonna get out there to Ormat, work on that roof system out there. Did you bring that tripod for that too, or yeah? Okay. Cool. And you guys are they're gonna go try to get some purlins up out there on that deal, and Dan's gonna work on this, and we're gonna try for Juniper Springs. I'm gonna try to get those little lower roofs up there. So we'll probably go check that out here in a minute, and then Hopefully, if my GoPro charges back up, I'll get some time lapse of him straightening this thing out. So that would be kind of cool. So stick around for Plow Brothers TV.
Have him tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something. You could see how much time you have, and then you could just kind of.
All right, I'm gonna make my way up the mountain here and go check on 1985 Forest Trail. They were getting beams up yesterday. I was hoping they'd get more up, but it was just slow going to start. So I think once they got the first couple figured out, it was moving a lot quicker. So let's go check it out. Pretty impressive crane there, huh? 2 of them. All right, so we're gonna start rigging that one up right now with the straps. And the idea is going to be suck it all the way up in there with the straps. I'll show you this first one. We got the post in right here. So that's good. And that was our main concern with this whole deck, was this corner was dipped really bad. It had squashed. So now that we got this post in, I think by the end of today, we'll have this whole side up with all the posts and everything. And I'll be happy with that. It's a little slower than what I wanted, but you know, it is what it is. It's almost 20 feet in the air working up there. It's about 18 feet. It's just tough to get these things up there. And we got to get them all sucked up into place. And then we got to wedge the posts up under them. And, you know, I'm just happy to see the thing. It's not dipping anymore. It's nice and level all the way across. And like I said yesterday, we're going to add that 4x10 blocking above the beam. That's going to give us a nice secure connection to that deck. It's not going to be going anywhere. So we'll get her going here, guys. We're going to get her up. I'll check back in later in the day, and we should have these 2 beams up and 3 posts. And life will be good. And then we'll be able to break down all this temp scaffolding and rebuild our new thing. We were just talking about it. It's such a steep elevation here. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is taking these beams, the actual beams here, and we're gonna take them around the building. And once we get our scaffolding built, we can come in from the top side there real easily and just basically slide them up on top of our scaffolding there. And we won't have to try and work on this hillside. We got to work smarter, not harder, with this precarious hillside here. So this was no small job. A lot of people think a little job like this, they would underbid something like this and get killed on it, because it just takes a lot of extra time doing things, which I knew. I've done a couple of these and lost on them, and on this one here, it was an insurance job, so we got the money we needed to get it done. So we're not cutting any corners. We're making sure everything's taking our time getting it right, guys. That's what it's all about. All right, we're gonna go back and check on those guys here in a few hours. Let them. I don't like to pressure them too much. They get nervous if I'm over there standing over their shoulder. Those guys know exactly what they're doing, so we're gonna let them get those beams up, work their magic, and then we're gonna come back and check on that thing in a couple hours. I'll show you guys what it looks like with the post and all the beams all in. So that should be pretty cool. Right now, we're gonna head on over to the Starwood project. We've had this project going on for quite some time, and but things are finally going in the right direction on this thing. And we've got our rough end trades. The rough electrician is over here now. The mechanical, Pete from Air Mechanical, a real good friend of mine, has just wrapped up the rough mechanical on it. So I think we're looking pretty good there. And we have a little bit of plumbing, rough plumbing to adjust. And I think we're going to be in pretty good shape to be ready to drywall this thing soon. So things are starting to move, like I said, in the right direction over here. So that's a good thing. These are some really nice high-end homes in here. You pretty much won't find a house in here for less than $3 million. That's just kind of the going. The $3 million would probably be on the lower end too. So, but yeah, it looks like Pete's here. So let's hop in here and see what they're up to. Yeah, so it looks a little different with the snow. And it's nice to see this thing wrapped, though, that's for sure. They got the tarps up and the heater going inside. Electrician's working in here right now. Let's go see what he's up to. Oh, that's nice. We got lighting and heat. Oh, what a difference. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What are you guys doing?
A little bit of work. Morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Say hi to your YouTube fans.
Hello, YouTube fans.
Yeah, this is Pete. He was responsible for our viral video that went like 56 million views. That was his house. So these guys are getting this little bit of ducting in here in the hallway in the Jack and Jill area. Looking good. Boy, that heater and that lighting in here makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like takes the depression away. That's so cool. So this is where we had to end up running our line set. And it was kind of our only choice, our only path of travel here. So now we need to kind of do some kind of softening here. Possibly fur this wall out just enough to kind of catch that. And then fur that bottom. So we're gonna catch the line sets and just encapsulate them in this little area here. They got all those run here. I'm putting some strapping up there. Electrician's doing his thing. Pella. Yeah, so. All right, guys, doing a great job here. So I'm gonna.
It's all sealed, ready to go.
Sweet, looking good, boys. All right, I gotta move on to my next project, but you guys got it under control here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We
So-
dude.
That's Pete with Air Mechanical. All your mechanical needs in Mammoth, you got to give Pete a call, guys. He's a master at what he does. These guys are great. All right, boys.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too. Okay, we're gonna be on to the next one. That is just so nice. Okay, we just left our morning meeting over at Starwood. I think things are finally moving along pretty nicely over there, so I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. And it's nice to see some good progress on that house, and feels good to get get things moving. I think we're in a really good position to have this thing wrapped up by the end of possibly be real close to having it move-in ready this coming fall. So at the end of summer. It's a really good looking house from the street. You can see here. I like it. It looks really good. When that siding gets on there, it's really gonna pop. And definitely a nice home. And yeah, things are going. I'm gonna run over here to Juniper and have these lower roofs. They've been sitting on the ground for, I don't know, a couple weeks here, and I just want to get them up in the air and get them bolted down before too much more weather comes our way. Pretty much took them down and rebuilt them. Some of the structure of them was damaged from the snow. It kind of peeled them off. They were about ready to come off the portico there. So we got them down on the ground. We rebuilt them. And now I think Dan's over here right now with the forklift, and we're getting ready to raise them back up and bolt them back together. So we'll go check that out real quick and see how they're doing over here. They got it up in the air, it looks like. They got this thing sitting on these extensions here, and we're gonna bolt up all these brackets here. See, these brackets are gonna go right here, and they're gonna slide right up in here like this and bolt up. So we make sure we got the right brackets in the right spot?
Yeah, we've already been up.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna be doing all the roofing while it's up in the air, huh?
Yeah, and David can that.
Okay.
It's already waterproof.
Okay, so these will be going up shortly. They're gonna go right up there and get bolted down. Probably have them both up here in a couple hours, and this project will be a wrap. All right. Looks like those boys got that under control, so head back to the house and get working on the computer. Gotta balance everything. Gotta do the field and the office life together. Keep it moving. Gotta keep the ball moving here. Let's go get that truck and bring it over here. The storm's coming in, guys. Be here tomorrow morning. It's our mechanic's truck here. The old Kohler air compressor on it. Was a real handy truck for us last year. I'm gonna move it back over to the house now. I like to cycle that key a couple times. Fires right up every time. It's got that 2007 Duramax. I think the LLY Duramax. It's a great motor. Time for breakfast. We made all our rounds. It's about 10:30. Time to make something to eat, guys. Okay, guys, real quick. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this one, but got me an over easy egg with American cheese on it. My maple sausage. What I did here was I sliced the sausage in half, made some breakfast sandwiches. They are the bomb. Plow Brothers Cooking, over and out. There's the Limelight, the good old Limelight. So quite the project they got going on there. Penta is doing that. They run a pretty good ship. I been watching them pretty close, and they definitely run a tight operation. Okay, we're gonna pop back in over at Plow Brothers employee headquarters. Looks like got that flooring removed. Oh yeah, that looks good. Looking real good. I like it. Heck yeah.
Hey,
Okay. Billy and Elliot are handling things over here. I'm real happy with everything. Flooring looks just fine. We got a real good deal on some flooring. It's like $1 a square foot. So they've already got one unit pretty much halfway done. So looking good, guys. All right, we're back over at Forest Trail. Let's see how the boys are doing here. Hope we get this one side done today. Took a lot longer than we thought, but hopefully we'll finish it today. Okay, so here it is. Those are 17-foot posts approximately. So that beam's pretty much 18 foot in the air, off probably about almost 20 from down here. We're on the last one. They got these two up. This last one to go here. So I think we're gonna make it. Get this whole site done today, and then start breaking everything down and start working on this side over here. So we're finally in a little bit of a rhythm here, and things are starting to go good. So here we've got the floor jack, and what he's doing here with this temp brace is there we go. Now he can put some pressure on it right here with the jack and raise up just a little bit to get it level. Got some pressure on it. Definitely feel it. Basically making a strong back here so that we gotta get this part of the deck to raise up about a half inch or so. So with that 20-ton floor jack, it'll just, well, I don't think that's a 20-ton, but it's enough. It's enough to get it up.
We see if we can do it here.
Yeah.
Because see that little section of the house? It must be attached to the deck.
Yeah.
It will be a little hard, so we do much as we can, and that's it.
Yeah, just get some good upward pressure on it.
Yeah.
Run these in tight, set it back down on it. We'll be good.
That's it.
Okay, they're rocking and rolling. And we're gonna head over to Juniper. Dan and Chewy and the guys are over there, and they're setting those little mini roofs up on the
on those beams over there with the forklift. So they should have those about up. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day after that. Pulling in here real quick. Oh yeah. So it looks like there's roof number 1 up and in position. And looks like Chewy's bolting it down right now. So we got one up, one to go here.